advertising and all that shit. So this is the only part of streaming that I genuinely don't like, but you know, it's what we gotta do to you know, make sure people can actually see this stuff.
Yeah, no, when I start streaming, I'm going to be absolutely incessant, but that
Mm-hmm.
probably won't happen for quite some time, if at
And
all.
take your time with it, honestly. Like streaming is one of the things I find is 1 second. Ack. Streaming is one of the things that I'm finding is very, 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 uh, very much a thing of I love doing it, but I also like am learning. Yep, that stream elements is live. Okay, good. It's one of those things I gotta learn how to do the actual like back end stuff, like editing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's the part I'm a little intimidated by, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn.
I mean, we
If
both
you
do
have any,
TikTok, so it's not like it's gonna be
yeah,
completely foreign.
I love it. If you have any good resources that were like really useful for you, send them my way like later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Uh, Give me half a
That's
second.
mm-hmm.
I will send any your way. I have a couple team members that I usually run with.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
then none of them are like anyone we know from TikTok, sadly.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
but
that's fine.
most of the people that we know are like doing their own streaming. Like Matt, I know is doing some,
Mm-hmm.
and most of my partners, slash rivals, so to speak, are mainly mainly people from high school. Believe it or not.
That's funny.
Yeah, like it's really cool that I got to reconnect with them and everything. And so I'm sitting here going, "Damn, y'all are still good people," and I'm very happy for that. I'm just surprised that it turned out that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very funny.
Okay, cool cats, self promotion. There we go. Kitsune.
Man, I was playing Disco Elysium just a couple hours ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really happy you're playing it after the final cut came out, because before there was uh, all the voice acting, because it has
Mm-hmm.
like 99% voice acting. Some lines are not voice acted, but
Mm-hmm.
they're very minor. But fuck, I played it before the final cut. Man, it was so much reading. Having it narrated to you is beautiful. It's
See,
it's
I heard it was.
lovely.
I heard it like the voice acting from when I listened to it was really good. I'm just weirdly like I love the voice acting, and also I love also doing the voice acting as well.
Hmm.
Like that's what we're doing with Paradise Killer, because Paradise Killer
Oh,
has like quips.
yeah. Well, the your player character doesn't have a voice. That's not
Oh,
a
real?
spoiler or anything. Yeah, your
Oh, okay.
player character does not have a voice,
Okay, cool,
so
cool,
you
cool.
can absolutely voice. I do it when just when I'm here. I just
Mhm.
do it here in the living room. I voice act uh
Mhm.
the PC's lines. God, it's gonna be so hard not to fucking spoil shit because I've played this game so many times.
Yeah,
But
you will get bapped very lovingly, but also I really want to experience this. Like I all I watched of was the first like 15 minutes of main character going down, going, I have a massive headache, and like I'm a superstar and all that kind of stuff. Like I know a little bit about that. Um,
mhm, mhm.
1 second.
Well, I'm very excited.
I'm glad you're excited. I'm looking forward to this, honestly.
Mhm.
Like it
Like
is.
go ahead.
I'm about to say, uh, I always have like a weird weak spot for like isometric CRPGs like this, where I
Mhm.
really always want to give it a shot. But every time I play it, I play there for like 10 to 15 minutes and then like fall off for some reason. Like I have Pillars of Eternity, as you can see, and I really want
Mhm.
to play Pillars of Eternity. I suck at it. Uh,
Mhm.
but I dip off because like something about it just makes me like fall asleep. But everything I like about my writing styles when it comes to stuff like this, like the whole aspect of everything being narrated to you. Hey, Black Cat.
Mhm.
Um, Black Cat's one of my mods that she is currently in the chat with us. She's
Hi,
just
Black Cat.
Black Cat. This is Spec. Spec. This is my person. Hey, there's Poogle.
Is there any way I could see chat?
Yeah, you can go to the Twitch stream and you can see chat that way. Um,
Oh, could do that on my computer.
Yes,
I
you
have
could.
one.
Just make sure to mute your Twitch stream on the computer itself, just to
Oh,
make sure there's
yeah,
no feedback.
For sure.
It's
Oh,
okay if y'all are lurking. I'm just doing advertising right now, as is tradition.
oh man. Yeah, I can't wait for you to play this game so I can send you my theories, my character playlist,
Mm-hmm.
my everything. Because, like, there are not that many people that I know personally who have played, will play, or can play this game. You know?
Mm.
It's challenging in the best way,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, it's you figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's it's good. It's a good game.
It is definitely a good game, and I am looking forward to it. I am
Yeah.
a bit like I'm gonna have to resist doing the narration myself too.
Well,
uh,
you'll find your moments. Trust me.
mm-hmm. 1 second, just doing some last minute stuff. This, the thing I'm most excited for personally is the entire thing about the way that the concepts work together
How do
is
you?
like
Oh, the thought cabinet.
fascinating. Yeah, the thought cabinet's fascinating to me as a
That's my
writer.
favorite part of the game. Besides,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a character based storyteller, and I'm just a character based fan of everything. But
Mm-hmm.
besides that, the thought cabinet is amazing. And after you finish the game, there's an amazing interview with Robert Kurvitz, the creator,
Mm-hmm.
that you can't watch until you finish the game because he does spoil it. But
that is good to know. I'll have to go run to the drugstore for something in like half an hour, but keep the window open, but I'll be here when I'm not out. Okay. Alright. It is actually time. Alright, let me turn off Spotify real quick. That was the perfect fade in I could have ever asked for, game. Thank you very much. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I know it's mostly my friends right now, but hello everybody. This is Spec. I'm Matt Arslan, and today we're playing Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium, if you haven't heard of it before, is a computer style RPG, but there's no real combat in it. Oh, thank you for the host. It is a computer RPG where everything is an investigation and every thought you have has its own personality. It's a little hard to explain at first, but it will explain itself as we keep going. But it is a very, very highly lauded game. What were we gonna say?
I can give some examples that don't have any spoilers if you like.
Sure.
You can speak to your pain threshold, your composure, your logic, things like that. Those are the more basic ones. Then there's things like electrochemistry, which has to do with the hormones in your body, and and then there are more complicated ones that are nice when you figure out on your own, but those are just some good ones. Your perception, obviously, which is just a very classic tabletop RPG skill. But it will explain itself. One of those things.
I'm of the understanding that the way the character builds go is that there are times where I'm just gonna want to like fail upwards, as in I'm gonna want to make a shitty character and just fail my way up to like winning, because failure is not a die state here. Thankfully, I love that concept that you don't have to like fail to like not win. That's amazing.
Yeah. There are still ways to end game though. Okay, letting you know.
No worries. All right, ready to get started?
So excited.
Okay, so we can pick archetypes where it'll give us a loadout of starting things: a thinker, a sensitive, and physical. Thinker is listed as extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. 5 intelligence, 1 psyche, 2 physique. Why is FYS? And 4 motorics.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
It's FYS because physique, I think, would still look too much like a psyche.
That makes sense.
To each other. Those are right next to each other.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I suggest doing a pre-build.
Are you
Create
sure?
your own. Yes, yes. I suggest doing a pre-build because you're going into this game as a newcomer. You don't know what each of these things do in the first place. So I would suggest a pre-build that speaks to you and what you want to do. And remember, you can create your own the next time when you have a little more insight as to what these things do.
True.
Otherwise, you're just kind of going around.
True. If that's the case, I'm gonna probably run as sensitive for this because I usually play
Okay.
charisma-based characters in these kind of things.
Yeah, that was my first as well.
I love the concept of thinker and physical, but I'm also curious about what Inland Empire is. Okay. Well, let's get started. For those who are normally in my chat, I will not be doing as much voice acting because the game is fully voice acted. Except for this. The Furies are at home in the mirror, it is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. By R.S. Thomas. Okay. I feel like, Spec, you know my writing a little bit enough to go like this probably is going to appeal to my writing senses in the first place, and I'm going to be like loving every fucking thing.
That's also why I'm glad you picked the emotional one.
Really?
That's all I'm gonna say. There's good writing everywhere. There's good writing in all of it. There's good writing for all of them. But I have a bias towards certain writing that you get when you have certain stats. I'm trying to keep it vague. Go ahead.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's get started.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Is there sound coming through for you?
There should be. Is there not sound coming through for you?
No, but you hear the voice acting, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I don't.
That is odd. Hold on.
Yeah, ask chat if they do.
Hey, chat, do you happen to hear the voice acting from the game? Chat says yes.
Oh. Okay, then it's just me, I guess. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It might be this might be actually a game that you could do just with the Twitch stream because it's not like a time-based game. So
Very true.
So if you want, I can end the live stream in Discord and just do it purely through Twitch.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'll go find your link.
Yep, I think I've linked it in live notifs. Should be good in there. Alright. I can. Are you streaming on Discord? We were, but I don't think the audio's coming through on Discord, so we're just gonna do it via Twitch for now.
Ever. Never, ever.
This guy sounds like Blisk from Titanfall. Oh, I love the background right here.
But please continue.
Yeah, there's ads automatically, usually when people go into the thing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Jesus Christ, Limbic System's voice is so odd.
And they're the same person.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I know I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
God, if my brain ever talked to me like this, I would never do anything ever.
It doesn't. Huh.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Who keeps texting me? Streaming me. Okay. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
And this is just your brain talking to you while you're asleep. This is just when you're, not conscious.
Jesus. I love it, but also Jesus fucking Christ.
Fear
Yeah, it's a lot.
and apprehension.
It's
You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball
Oh,
there.
there's Inland Empire.
And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big's the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Ow. Ears. Ow.
Well, I've never woken up like that. I've never gotten that dialogue before.
I'm scared of getting that knockout drunk. Oh, this is us.
Yep. This is you. Now
We
there's-
look like shit.
I think if you press tab, it will highlight everything in the room that you can interact with. Yep, there it is.
Okay, so remember a little bit of this. I think we need to get our clothes on first. Why are my man's fucking legs so small?
You hear a
Doesn't know
jingle.
the meaning of leg day.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
I love Perception's or voice. That is so nice.
They're actually
says
all
whirling
done by the
around
same voice
on the
actor, and it
aluminium
was his
keyring.
very first
There is a
voice
single
acting
key
job.
on the ring. The number
Jesus.
1 is etched on it.
Mm-hmm.
It should open the door.
So you're going to be hearing a lot of them.
Damn. Oh, I can WASD with this too.
Yes. you
Okay.
can. And also, if you get stuck somewhere, you can just click in an area to get out. There's a office that's a little tricky to navigate later in the game that a lot of people think is a glitch, but it's just a tricky to navigate office. Oh,
So we do
your
have.
menu.
Yep, we do have an inventory. It looks like we have stuff of various kind. It
Now, if
appears
you
that there
tab
is no-
over to the left, yeah.
Sorry.
If you tab over to the left, you'll be able to look at your skills. Like the little grid that's next. Yeah, that.
Interesting.
And this is where you can read about all the skills. They all have a little thing, and I think if you press another button on it, it will give you a longer description of the skill.
Okay.
So just click around, I think. Oh, info. Not, it's next to overview. Info.
There we
It's
go.
right on top of. Yeah.
Okay, so our build gave us another point in Inland Empire. Okay.
Yes,
But
that's your
our overall-
signature skill.
All right, and all the other skills are based on the top level. What's it called? Stat as it is.
Yeah, the choices you
Interesting.
made.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, and mental creators. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. Enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world's fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. What? You'll have conversations with your clothing. Conversations may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With
Oh, yes.
Is this where the tie comes in?
Gratin! Yes, it is hanging from your
The fan?
ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I have to watch you do this. I was gonna go get some salami, but oh no.
Go get your salami. I can wait. I can take a
No, do not wait. Okay, read some more of those. I'm gonna get a snack.
Okay. I can introduce.
Oh.
I've done a little bit of read of these before in Tomato Stream, so I know a little bit about it, but not all of it. I don't know the info things, just an overview.
I would suggest reading them over the course of your playthrough, only because it's so much.
That's true.
Can I direct you to one of my favorite skills that's a
Which
little like Inland Empire? It's called Shivers. It's under your physical one. Your physics?
Got it.
Click Shivers.
Ooh.
Read that for us.
Cool for city lovers, the wisest of the street wise are generally supernatural. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Seeds across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With a low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever say it? This is like a version of Streetwise, it sounds like to me.
A very deep version of being streetwise. And not only that, but knowing your city, understanding what happens within it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at Electrochem real quick.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about Electrochem.
Yeah, all your physique skills are so fucking pumped. Damn, it's so funny. I mean,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm excited that you're excited. It genuinely is really cool to hear this.
Yeah.
You were gonna get some salami though, weren't you?
Oh, I got it. I got the salami. You go ahead.
Damn, that was fast. Okay. All right.
Small apartment.
So what I remember of these was that these are going to be basically skill checks, or there are stats for using skill checks. What we wear affects them, and our skill points that we get as we do things will also affect them. As our pants apparently take away 1 point from savoir-faire and give us a point in electrochem. I don't know why.
Well, a lot of clothing will give and take. You gotta make your sacrifices. But you'll figure it out.
I'm gonna read electrochemistry, and then we're gonna keep going. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. You need to understand the chemical breakdown, or to talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics. Electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure, an unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bending straw in either hand. You use speed in the bottle? Okay. But with the low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Makes sense. And savoir-faire, acrobats, thieves, and unbearable show-offs. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. It urges you to be disco. Slip by others in Samaran boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off of perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, the savoir-faire will make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Revocol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop unable to patch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Okay, so it's not quite hand-eye coordination so much as it's,
No, because you have hand-eye coordination as another one.
Right. Catch, shoot straight, understand firearms intimately. Okay. So... Oh, interesting. Hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you have a weapon in your hand, but once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when the guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Interesting.
The advice your brain gives you is not always good.
Mm-hmm.
The checks you pass is not always to your benefit.
I can tell based on the
game.
fact we had to fight our way out of like blackout drunkenness.
Mm-hmm. And you haven't even done any big checks yet. Ooh, this is gonna be so fun. I cannot wait for you to meet all my faves. And this goddamn tie is one of them.
There's our jacket, disco ass blazer that gives us esprit de corps.
Yep.
Let's get that tie of ours. Oh, we need to make a check, don't we?
Yeah,
This
you
fan
have
has
to.
2 chain pull
Yeah.
switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I'm gonna pull on the fan and not be a dummy. Because these are our checks at this point. It's a 2d6 roll. Our skill levels will influence our check difficulty. We can still pass if we get rail bars, but if we get snake eyes, we fuck it up. So I'm gonna not do like savoir faire immediately.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach
Good.
the tie now.
How can we fuck up grabbing a tie? Okay, savoir faire
You're
immediate.
playing a human nightmare.
That's true. That's true.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
But I'm sure you saw how
Warning,
much
the
higher
necktie
the
is
percentage
no
went when
longer
you
contained.
turned off the fan.
True. So it usually pays to be a lot smarter, but it won't mean you ace everything
Yeah.
immediately.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I'm gonna see what happens if I pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake.
Oh,
Turn the
never
lights
mind.
off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
I'll bring it on.
Little black spots dance
Oh my
on your
God.
retinas. It's almost
I love
pleasurable.
the half I love the art for each of the thought cabinets. It's so
Well, the
weird, but
skills
it
and
makes
the-
sense.
Yeah, the skills in the thought cabinets have amazing art.
Mm-hmm. Where's our shirt? Do we have a shirt? Somewhere. There's our shirt. White satin shirt. 1 conceptualization minus 1 suggestion. Why do we have... Okay, you know what? Oh, our horrific necktie gives us another point of Inland Empire. Okay, we're rocking then. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for.
You're doing it.
A mirror
I'm doing
hangs above a bent and broken
Fuck yeah.
sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Yeah, I would really like to know what I look like, because this over here is making me really freak out. Move this over
Sorry,
there.
my laugh sounds like a fridge starting up.
You're good. Really? Nothing?
As you
Oh, wipe the mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
So my sensitivity is going, oh shit, oh fuck, about this. Okay. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
This is why you don't drink to excess, kids.
Yep. Now, this
Sure.
whole game is like a anti-alcoholism PSA.
I'm not even surprised. I'm sure everything is fine. Touch your nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I'm not sure noses can absorb drinks, but okay.
It's
My
not.
tongue is okay?
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the mirror. I gotta get over this.
Behold.
Yeah! Let's go. There's our boy.
You have no idea who this
A weird
thing is,
silent jump
do
scare.
you?
I have choice. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar, or this is the face of a late stage alcoholic. We're gonna go with late stage alcoholic.
Too late.
Oh yeah, I am not going
You
to
clearly
influence
have
any of
written
your
notice on your
choices. I'm
face.
only going to give
Oh,
you
wait.
advice that does not
Is
include
that an
spoilers,
expression?
like
Are you
a
trying
way
to
you
make
can
an
make
expression
money.
with that face?
Fair enough.
Why?
I'm not making it. The face is just making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Hell no.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
There's a lot of choices I have here. Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think it's sort of pulling it off too in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. Or it's an expression of pain. I'm going to go with 4.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
I love how they capitalized the expression. I'm going to do Encyclopedia Formidable. I'm going to fail it.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Fair enough. I like the expression, though. Okay, I guess that's locked. What else is here? I love how my portrait also changed to be like just this fucking smarmy ass dude.
That face haunts my dreams.
The expression.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Oh, lights are on. That helps with the calculus.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came
I
from
love
the
that.
inside.
Should I break with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the side of the impact?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Is that a shoe or something? Or a bottle?
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
There you go.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Alright. Man, our guy's fucked up.
Oh hell yeah. And the thing is, this state that he's in right now is still before you have made any choices as to who he is.
Fair enough.
Because you can determine what kind of man this PC is. In certain ways. Obviously an alcoholic, can't really change that. But you through your dialogue options you can make him a real asshole or decent or kind of like middle of the ground. And they'll all end up having different consequences.
Interesting. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Why did I do that? Why is this tape so long? This reel to rotate player is still on, rolling empty. Alright, is there anything else in the room? Not that I can see, so... Guess let's make a fool of ourselves. Hey look, we're not in pain anymore. Alright, let's go find our shoe. What is that? Something on the table. Dosh. Money game, 0.4 real. And this is a radio that's telling us the, my brain just shut off again. Come on. Telling us the weather around here. I don't recognize any of these places, though. It's like a mix of Greek, Spanish, and Turkish.
It's a completely unique world made by...
Interesting. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette.
Oh, hell yeah,
to
he
her
may cut.
lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
God,
What were you saying?
I love her so much.
I like her too.
There's only one solution to this.
Clasia?
You're a businessman.
Glacia?
Clasia.
Wait, I know, a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
Glacia.
No. Why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She
And
pulls
you're
on her
in... Sorry.
You're good.
I'm just gonna tell you, you're in the city of Relashol. I don't know if anyone tells you that, like, soon, but the pronunciations in this game can be really tricky. And they were
Fair enough.
extremely tricky before the voice acting came out.
Fair enough. Well, at least they have the pronunciation in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am half tempted. I'm gonna play the. Okay, you know what? The plan is I'm gonna play straight for now, and then if we make a lot of progress, I'm gonna go for a completely off the wall build next time around.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, that's... You play true to your heart, because you know the second playthrough, you'll kind of know what you're going into, and then you'll be able to make choices.
Fair enough. All right. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business,
Cosplay
no
is
less.
so bad, but I don't have that wig.
I wonder if anyone's actually cosplayed from Disco Elysium. Let me take a look.
No, I've checked the TikTok tag. There aren't many. There's cosplayers like not on TikTok, but I have a desire to like cosplay the skills, but I don't really know that.
Oh, that would be interesting.
All right, I have one person who told me that it will be interesting, and I will be doing it.
I see somebody actually cosplaying one of the skills.
Okay, that's good. But I really want. I have this whole idea for a Shivers cosplay.
Mm-hmm. I also love the Kim cosplay, but I don't know anything about Kim yet. So,
Oh,
all right, Beck.
boy, that's my boy.
I've heard as much. Give me a second. Okay, you've been here for 3 days on official police business, no less. And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't know if I want to try that, but I'm okay. You know what? What's my suggestion? 4. It's not too bad. I'm gonna flash her the grin.
Try the expression. Come on. Why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. Sigh. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You see comfort.
Mr.
only
Amnesiac
natural.
Policeman, I'm gonna have to tell you that's kind of cringe. That's what I feel every time I like fail an important check, because a lot of times when you fail a check, you might get just one dialogue option that is absolutely rancid that you have to pick because you can't get out of it. You failed the check. It's bad. After you finish the game, I'll share with you some really bad check failure consequences.
How long is the game, out of curiosity? Is it like 10 hours, like 5 hours?
I'm not sure, honestly, because you can play it as slow or as fast as you want. Time only really passes when you're talking to someone or interacting with something. So you could
Okay,
run around and just like look at stuff and have the game go on for a really long time. But
fair enough.
the in game, the course of the events is about a week.
Mm,
Couldn't tell you what the average actual like hour playtime is. It's not a game you can really rush through. And also, depending on the choices you make, you might get longer or shorter voice acting things.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so the voice acting is dependent on your skill choices, and the time is dependent on the voice acting.
Fair enough.
She puts
Yeah. Oh,
out
wait,
her
I'm sorry.
cigarette.
You can keep going, but one more thing. For example, my partner recently started like just a weird playthrough where they only put one skill point into each thing. And so far, they've not gotten a single conversation with any of the skills. So that would be the
Weird.
fastest way to play the game, is that you never talk to any of your skills ever, and you
Weird.
just solve the thing. But it would be so hard to solve the mystery without the phone. I don't know. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. So you can't really put a playtime on it. But I
Hmm.
can try and look up like max playtime.
It's okay. Let's keep going and let's see how far we can get with this session, and see how we can go with
Yeah.
that.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And no, it never stops. Goodbye.
I feel like I got punched in the face. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I got punched in the face, not by her, but by like, I don't know. I love that feeling. Don't get me wrong. I'm just very sitting here going, ow. I just had a conversation with fucking Uma Thurman and I got my ass kicked. Even if I didn't. Like, she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Nah. Can I talk to her still?
The door is closed.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, this might be interesting. Let's knock.
There is no answer.
Oh, boo.
You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Playing straight. That I'm gonna feel like an asshole doing any of those.
The door is closed.
Yeah, play it straight then.
Try the
You've got-
handle?
Yeah, you've got way more decency than I do.
This door can only be opened.
Okay. Well, I got decency. I'm just also understanding that, like, this weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Like, I'm understanding that part of the appeal of this is that main character is a fuck up. And
Yeah. Playing it straight is a good idea to get her amused.
Like, I understand. I'm also trying not to not to hit a point of like, ooh, hey, okay. Oh, I love the music too. The music's so nice.
It is all done by a band called British Sea Power. C as like SE.
I'm having an emotion.
I'm just trying to.
Alright, okay. I've got pretty much everything here. Let's see if I remember what is going on here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I'm stealing your stuff. Nosifed, +1 health. Oh, okay. Oh, I can run too. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Speakers connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Oh, I love that writing. Seasoned with static is a good fucking line. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Perfect as a monster.
Let's see here. Okay, so I think I remember what's going on here.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
I'm gonna look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
What'd you say?
My Twitch stream is freezing. I hate to ask, but would you mind switching it on Discord again? I don't.
Sure. Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't care if it's not, if I can hear it or not. I just want to at least be able.
That's fine. Alright, should be streaming through Discord now.
Alright.
Look, your buddy is over there. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I'll talk to whoever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Bruh. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh
my
God.
My God, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Jesus. This guy makes me feel bad for being, like, here. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugs.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
I'm past that, surprisingly. Alright, I guess he's not willing to tell me.
Yeah.
Say,
No,
talking
I'm
up a lot
not the
during
bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
A lot of the game is going back and speaking to people several times after you get more information.
yeah, that makes sense.
So you'll be talking to the same people over and over again after you gain more information from some other people. You'll be talking to guards quite a bit.
Right. Who's this?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket.
My king!
A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 1600. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. And here's the...
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Like to shake my hand?
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
Fall in love.
But why?
Arklin, I'm asking you personally, are you ready to fall in love?
My heart been broken too many times.
I don't know. Mr. Kitsuragi, can I get you? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you.
Hello. I'm
No, you're
King
good.
Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Yep, we're gonna do that.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I love that name!
Dude, I got the same thing on my first playthrough, and you know it's the best. And I'm failure. I really want to know what happens if you pass that check.
I don't know. What's the role for it? I've completely crit failed the thing.
Oh,
Yes, well,
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I think that's fucking rad as hell.
oh, dude. I thought the exact same thing. And it is. It is rad as hell. I'm not trying to imply that it becomes not rad, because it is absolutely rad to be Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I mean, points fingers together. I might name a character if I ever get back into TikTok LARPing.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Wait, would this make a good would this make a good like setting for TikTok LARP? You think?
Oh, for sure. The only thing is, I don't really. You get a lot of information about it. My partner's playing a very high intellect player build right now, so they're getting a lot of information about the world. So yeah, you might be able to, but it's a fucking lot of information. This man is in his 30s and he has spent his entire life writing this world.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard, but it'd be doable.
Yeah, but it would have to be like a fan thing at that point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
But I've made
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Not. Sorry, what's up?
You know, about the thing about a LARPing thing, you'd only really be able to base it in Martinez, which is the town you're in, because that's the only place we really see. That's not a spoiler. That's where the investigation is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, from what I understand, like, there's enough here that it could do it, but, like, you'd have to be, like, you'd have to know the game in and out and like, sideways in order to do it.
Yeah. He has talked about making it a tabletop, and I really, really hope he does.
That'd be fucking rad. I'd play that. You're right. You mean him? Not towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I just woke up.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer. I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
He strikes me as the type of friend that would drive you home when you're smash drunk and go, okay, whatever you're talking about, get to bed.
Yeah, no, he is exactly that. And the thing about being a cop in this world is that the cops are volunteers fully, and nobody in this town respects them.
Interesting.
Martinez, well, you'll see how they treat you, but it's not a spoiler to say they fucking hate cops. They're not going to make this easy for you.
Fair enough.
But first, we have to take it down.
I'm surprised that this is like a completely volunteer force then. Let's get going
After
then.
you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
So I'm gonna do my best not to
locate
lie
it
to
as
Kim.
quickly as possible.
I feel like if he's
But
gonna be
getting
this
the body
patient with
down
me,
should still
especially when
take
I'm
precedence.
basically dealing with like a migraine from hell, I'm not gonna be making his life difficult if I can help it.
No, and that's a good choice. He's a good guy, and if you're nice to him, it makes the game more enjoyable, in my opinion. And you have the option to be a real dickhead.
So I heard, but I don't really feel like that's gonna be a good idea.
Oh
Ooh,
no,
nice.
but just seeing the dialogue options will disturb you.
Yeah, I love how like a little thing that they that our main character's like head tracks where we look at too.
Yes. I'm gonna mute for a second.
The
but I'm
man
still
with the
watching.
unimpressive beard
Take your time.
notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Interesting.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind the pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
This guy is adamant on not coming back here to work. Yeah, he's behind the counter.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, you mean questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Go up to your manager.
Funny the beginning is.
What's up?
I forgot how funny the beginning is before things start to get like very dark. You're just kind of like, what's going on? I just woke up. What's going on? What's the hap?
And I love that nobody is willing to give you the fucking time to go, dude, I literally woke up from a bender. Can you please give me like 5 minutes to get back my head?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're here to investigate, and nobody cares about you.
Where exactly is... I feel like I know this answer, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
He points to the kitchen behind him. And how do we get there, then?
That's easy. See that door there?
Ah.
First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one.
Hi, Laurie.
You can get to the courtyard through there.
Do
No
not
need
point
for
gun
the
at me.
keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Ow. We just started Disco Elysium, but you're welcome to chill with us as long as you want. No pointing guns at me, though, because I will point guns back.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, yeah, hydrate. I forgot. Hold on. Ah. I actually got drinks now. That's okay, we tink gun together. Click, bitch. If you want, you can join the call. I'm playing Fallout 4 with Jonah and some flames. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay. You come to say hey, well, I love you. Alright. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
I'm gonna push it. Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why'd you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
What are you saying?
Giving Guard a hard time is one of my favorite things to do in this game. He's so funny.
The lieutenant stands motionless. His
I
expression.
love Kim. It's just no selling the shit out of it. I love this.
Yeah.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
All right.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
True.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
I'm gonna savoir faire this shit. Hold on. Actually, wait. I'm gonna take off my pants and stuff. I can't take off my pants. No. Fuck it.
One moment you're running up the road, then you've suddenly turned around and you've given him furiously with
Lena.
both hands. Why?
Oh, Lena.
I not only said fuck you, I said fuck you in capitals. Lady in wheelchair's right behind me, isn't she?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flick him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Amazing.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Wow, there's more of you? Hidden? I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
What are we saying?
One of my friends, or actually no, my partner said that the reptilian brain sounds a lot like Murdoch from Gorillas, and I've never been able to unhear it.
Yeah, that sounds like it's
Just-
correct.
How's
Just a
it
bit.
going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
This guy sounds like Jim Sterling. I think the tiny apes have started
Yeah.
screaming, yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Oh, that's how you get it. I love her. She's one of my favorite. Well, I'm gonna say that about a lot of them, but she's a good character.
Well, I'm glad they're good characters. An old woman appears out of the blackness. No, I don't think so.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
No.
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
She looks at you with concern. I love her.
Sir,
She-
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the... I was the one that ran away, double birded him and died. What the fuck? Why is he apologizing?
Because he's
The
scared of
drinks
you.
are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Cool.
Not
Got 30
entirely
bucks off.
cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
He points upstairs towards your room.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
That was the... If this was actually America, like, that would have resulted in a fight.
Yeah, but thankfully America does
By
not
the way,
exist here.
where is
True.
home? The address is coming up blank, and this place
Ooh.
sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights.
Oh, you're
Where were
gonna-
you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
Only a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo
baby.
and a cop has its advantages.
Let's go. What's this?
Thought cabinet time. Let's go. So now we have all these beautiful Hieronymus Bosch style paintings that are very different from the skills, and pointing that out for people in the chat. Yeah, they're different artists, but both equally amazing.
Cop and a hobo cop. Upsize, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out. Because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourselves. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. So what happens if I hit internalize? I'm gonna see what happens.
Your temporary research bonus that you see is -1 composure. Now that only applies for the 4 hours and 20 minutes that it takes to internalize the thought. And when the thought is fully internalized, because I'll go into that in a second. Once the thought is fully internalized, you'll get a different bonus or negative. But you don't get to see that until after you've internalized the thought. Thankfully, you can spend this. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, so it's useful to do it, and even if it has a temporary research bonus, that's like bad.
Yes. If it speaks to you, and when you start accumulating skill points, you're going to use those to unlock more slots in the thought cabinet, or get rid of thought in the thought. Like if you want to make room for another one. There will also be some thought cabinets that you will have to internalize. For example, the white checks. White checks are checks you can redo. Red checks are ones that you cannot redo. Sometimes a thought cabinet will reopen a white check and will give you a bonus for that white check so you can pass it. Sometimes there are like story related failures. If you fail a certain check, you'll get a thought cabinet and you will have to internalize it in order to progress your game. Thankfully, you can get rid of it later.
Sounds good. So it seems like it's basically beneficial to your entire playthrough that when you get a new thought to like make sure to start internalizing it so that you can process it and get the benefit later.
Yes, and you're gonna get some that like seem weird or might not speak to you, and just remember that like you'll be able to get them in your next playthrough. You'll be able to get new ones. There's actually no way to get all of them in one playthrough because a lot of them have to do this isn't a spoiler, but this game is very political, and a lot of them have to do with politics. This isn't really a spoiler. This is just how the world works in our world and in this. There are a lot of politics. There is a Revacholian nationalist thought cabinet, and there's also a very communist thought cabinet. You can't get both of those in the same playthrough, I don't think. There's like some thought cabinets that are very left-leaning and some thought cabinets that are very right-leaning, and you can't have those at the same time because they're contradicting. And,
makes sense.
And also, I'm so sorry to keep explaining stuff, but I really just want you to like. They don't explain enough of how the game works. So that conversation that gave you Hobo Cop, if you had picked a different couple of dialogue options, you would have gotten another different thought cabinet. So sometimes conversations will give you a thought cabinet no matter what, and sometimes you can like opt out of a thought and not even get a thought cabinet. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. It's actually useful so I can start like those sounds are gonna piss me off. Hold on. Yeah. The crawling sounds are getting upset. Alright. So I need to go find the other shoe of mine.
That is upstairs.
It's upstairs.
Yeah, I'm telling you that because I ran around this whole game without the shoe. It's upstairs. There's a balcony you can go out on.
Ah, okay.
yeah, these are the things I kind of wanted to help with the game. Like they're just like small things that, you know, don't spoil anything, but like here's where to find a shoe, here's where to find a tool. Like these
Ah,
are not
okay. I
spoilers.
see it.
I just yeah. Once we get out of the whirling, I want to direct you to a very important tool that will help you make money.
Okay.
Excited to watch you play this. I'm like geeking out so hard, dude. This means this. Thank you for inviting me on here. If I'm not able to make every stream, oh well. But I am so excited for you.
I appreciate you coming on the couch with me on it. It's very fun to do this. Smell the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, there's my shoe.
This song gets me.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Wait, these don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Fair enough. The music here is... It's just nice, dude. Oh, my brain. Yeah, I might not be able to last my normal 4 hours, so,
No.
Yeah, normally I do, like, 4-hour streams, but, like, my brain is, like, on fire right now.
Buddy,
So,
you want to stop here?
Nah, I'm gonna do another hour, see how I'm doing. Because
Okay,
this is
great.
definitely not like a good place to stop for now. There's plenty more. What the fuck? Well,
There will be other good stopping.
yeah. Oh. How is that broken? Kim tries not looking at a broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
I'm sorry for this.
No problem, officer.
Takes a step to the door, like he'd like to leave. I don't blame you, Kim. I'm a fuck up. Was there anything else? Oh! Is there anything here?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
No time to rest yet. Alright, so I guess that takes care of us, like, actually looking like a normal person. Well, you have a pair of shoes. 1 composure, and we're -2 savoir-faire. So we're at 0? Ah, I see. Ugh! Ah! Skittering sound's pissing me off. Hold on.
Yeah.
Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Interesting.
Yes, load screen tips are very important. Some of them are very funny.
So if I remember correctly, big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. So this is where the lyrics would be.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard, through a PA system, by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
I love that they're listed as quests, but it's really not the same kind of quest where it's just like, find karaoke, find your shoes, pay off your rent. So
It's
didn't
unconventional.
I I love that it's unconventional, though. It makes it feel that much more, A pair of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. Let me in! Hey, Garth.
Can I help you?
Well, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
I don't give a shit, Professor Snape.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Love that. Do not fuck with me, I'm a cop. Not the shitty kind of cop. Summer door closed for the winter. Oh shit! I didn't even see this guy. What the hell? All of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh. Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Well, why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Well, pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
And let's wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
Dang it.
This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Well, guess we gotta reopen that later. In the meantime, let's go outside properly. Wait, no, we gotta go talk to Lena, because I need to apologize. Ah. Oh. This isn't as bad on my brain as I thought it was going to be. Like, I was worried that I was just not gonna be in the fucking mode to be able to play this, and yet I'm having a great time.
Very compelling.
It's not just very compelling, it's very relaxing in a very strange way. Like, I have quite a few games I usually play to take my brain off things, because finger guns, ADHD, and mental illness is very fun. But this is one of the weird games I feel like I could play forever based on the music and everything.
The music is
Hello
very
again,
catchy.
sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Am I a good boy?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Aw, I love her.
She is everything.
I
Probably
don't
the
really
nicest
want...
to you in the whole city.
Yeah, which means we gotta treat her with respect. I had once, but then I lost her.
What was with that fucking wink?
Stop winking. Tap yourself on the head with the correct
I
malfunction.
see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
She smiles gently, paying no heed to the inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. Okay, so she's being protected.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes! Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
I love how he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like apologetic and shit. Like her body had a will of its own. I was running my torso turn. My hands made the salute gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
I feel like asking her if you seem to be in a chair is a very, very, very bad thing to ask. So, how'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be a wheelchair partner in fighting crime, raiding backyards of corpses, capturing sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers and the forays and the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty.
What the hell
there
is a
are
sequence
no
killing?
Sequence killings taking place.
Serial
in
killing?
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
I'm gonna recruit her. I don't care. Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Oh my gosh! I love her.
She is. I would say she's the sweetest character. She's the nicest to you in the whole game.
I
And
don't
again,
know if you
it's
know.
not a spoiler.
Hmm?
Again, it's not a spoiler. Martinez hates the cops.
As they should. Smile.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
Well, the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
With you. It's so beautiful. She's so patient with you.
Mm-hmm.
She loves you.
See, I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revshol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revishal. I love that this gives also the opportunity for the player to go, I don't know fuck nor shit about anything going on. Can you please tell me what's going on?
Yeah,
especially in a game like this.
Really good job of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about what's up.
I just like games that do that. Like Outer Worlds, you wake up after cryo sleep and you have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good for the player.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Outer Worlds was on the list of games I should play. 1 second. I'm gonna check my suggested game.
Another one of my favorites, but it's very big, so I would go with this one.
I like it. I just also am sitting here going, I played quite a bit of it, and I'm also sitting here going, I just want New Vegas too.
Yeah.
But that's also me just like, I really like New Vegas and I like Obsidian. There's something about the game that still is weird for me, but still. Honestly, I don't know what to do squad about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Really
Speaking
quick,
of history,
after this.
you know what year it is, yes?
What's up?
Fact of the world. Pronouncing Revachol as Revachol is actually an old fascist nationalist thing. Because Revachol is too soft.
Fair enough.
It's a little ironic, and you will hear it later, and that's why I wanted to say it, because I didn't want you to get confused when you're talking to the multiple racists in this game.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this
We got a
pen.
reward.
Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Hell yeah.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of big, long lists of options with a lot of dialogue, so glad you like the voice acting.
True. Planescape Torment is giving me this kind of vibes, but I'm also sitting here going, I don't know if I am actually dictating the world based on these choices.
You're not.
Alright, I'd like to think it's a dictatorship
You're
with a
just an
proletariat, but
amnesia.
some... fair enough.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Rivishal, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Hey, Half-Light, leave me alone. So how'd I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
I wonder if Kim thinks of me differently after this.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in
Why did I
his
say
neck.
anything?
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Oh, thank you. What is the revolution you mentioned?
Defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Jesus, what does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
You could tell me more.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Oh, I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh. I feel depressed after that. Oh, I can sell this. Oh, yeah. Kind green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape is closed its eyes, a kind expression on its adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Can I equip it, maybe? No, okay, cool.
No, your tools and your clothes you can equip, and then there's items in. I think some of those you might also be able to equip, but it's mostly tools and clothes that you.
Fair enough. All right. Sounds like it's time to go actually exploring the crime scene.
Yeah. Now, I remember when we were talking a while ago, I was like, I want you to think of me when you meet these two characters. They're near the crime scene. And
Okay.
I suggest you interact with every NPC, because you'll get information out of all of them, whether it's related to the murder or not. It's great writing, and it's a lot in the NPCs.
Can I talk to Kim?
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah, brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the color?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Very odd. Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on a second. The Dock Workers Union is de facto... Oh, no. Well, and the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Alright, let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Secret task complete. There are a lot of secret tasks that you will not even see in your journal, and you will only find out about them after you complete them, just like that one.
Ask him to tell you about the case. Police officers get briefed about the cases they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing, though, and need to be briefed again. Click on Kim and ask him about his safe. Cool. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I don't think there's anything supernatural in there, but personally I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the Dock Workers Union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Interesting.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the Union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on.
Know what I'm
Retrograde
in on.
amnesia. Yeah.
My favorite.
Better
You know what
still
I'm
than
in
an
on.
imbecile cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Alright, I guess we're gonna let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I actually have all I need for now.
Good.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Oh boy!
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am
Huh?
I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
Wait, what's up?
What do you think so far? I just was wondering where you were going. Oh God.
It reminds me a lot of Dishonored.
Okay. Continue.
Where it has a very distinct style that is a kitbash of basically everything that has a unique style to it. But as a result, it is greater than the sum of its parts in a very interesting way. Like, immediately, the car over here is a huge giveaway. The breakdown of all of this over here, the dockwork and the structure of the buttresses over here, like, all of it definitely feels much so like it is a distinct, intact world. It just looks odd to people that aren't from that world.
You spent so much. Really. And this is only a fraction.
Yeah, true. What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How's it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way
Fucking
in under
Kaneki
your
Ken
skin.
looking up in the rain,
You
looking
shiver,
ass.
and the city shivers with you.
What's in the north?
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
Interesting.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
4.46 millimeters. Odd for a. It's usually 5.56. For using 4.46.
It's a very different world.
True. For 4.46, that tells me it's firing a whole bunch of it at once. Which tells me machine guns.
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated.
Who is this
Droplets
kid
of
just
rain
throwing
slip
rocks at a dead
from
body?
his cold cheeks.
That's one of my faves. That's what when I was talking about
Mm.
when you meet the kids.
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines.
There's something of a finality to that I love. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from nearby coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow. Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza. A traffic jam, rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue
what
of a king
Eternite is.
shudders.
Is it copper?
He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
It's on the other side.
The
The
building
road
material.
ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the
I have a
hood.
brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
Oh no.
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Satellite officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, officers Torsen and McLean are standing guard. Torsen wears jeans and a fishnet wife-beater. Satellite officer Vichmer passes by, and the young man remarks to him,
Where's your homo, homie?
Jesus.
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship. A blood bond, if you will.
Huh? Yeah.
He opens his umbrella, but the wind immediately turns it inside out.
Hetero, sexual, life, partners.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there. You didn't, drink with him over the weekend, did you?
That would be irresponsible.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, South of the interchange?
Are they talking about me?
What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
Jesus.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Fair enough. I should probably use the charge. Alright, let's go.
Also, sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say I was gonna go check out the body. What's up?
Sometimes you will be naturally healed, health and morale by conversation. So next time, I wouldn't use that healing items until I was pretty low.
Okay. Bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag.
Oh, that's what I was gonna direct you to. Okay, walk down and to the left. I'm gonna try and direct you toward. Now, keep going the way you're going. Yeah.
This?
Go more to the left. No, down this little way. There should be a drunk guy a little further down on the steps. The other way. No. Walk in the opposite direction. Yeah. Okay. Do you see the drunk guy down there?
This guy. Yeah, I see the bag.
There's the bag. And now you can pick up bottles and trash and drop them off at the bottle collector and make a little bit of money.
Oh, okay.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, Postal Venture mail collection box. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Interesting. Alright. How do I pick up the bottles is the question. Oh, the trash collector is just the bag. I can just pick up bottles as I walk around. Okay. Do I carry around the bag too? Oh my god, I do.
Hobocop.
Oh.
There you go.
Makes sense. Doing my duty. They stack on itself? Huh, where is it then? I don't seem to see the ammo.
The bottles are auto stored.
Okay. Well, let's go check on the body, I suppose.
Body and kids. They're about the kids.
Hey, stop throwing shit. Bro. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's roll visual.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled
Fuck
back
yeah.
and forth in the mud.
Nice. Go over them one by
Fuck
one.
yeah, baby. That's
Standard work boot.
luck.
Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2.
Oh.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The
That's gonna
cold
play
must have
play into the
preserved
thing
them.
later, isn't it?
Yeah, the
5.
prints are an example
Another
of something you're
standard
gonna have to
work
check
boot.
several times.
Steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Okay, so okay.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
How much does a normal human body weigh?
Depends
not
on
that
height
many
and weight,
kilos.
but the more you go into this, it'll explain.
Okay.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Are these saved in my thing?
What?
Is the evidence saved that I can look at later?
No, it just comes up in conversation. What you know,
Oh, okay,
what,
cool.
You'll go back to a person and be like, "Hey, I inspected these work." Like there will be a dialogue option about the work.
Okay, sounds good. One sec. Turn off the viewer count.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest against having a notebook.
How many?
You don't need it.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Heavy one, 200 kilogram in
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was probably carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
An aberration. One is soul smoother than the other.
Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Don't say anything, just
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
I'm not gonna make Kim feel bad about, like, going on this flight to Fancy.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Light step, number
A
41
woman
shoe.
or a kid?
Could be a woman?
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
So it's probably they got
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
No, we've been through all of it. That's really cool. I'm glad I got that. Wait, is somebody up here? Let's talk to this kid. See how long he's been here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body couldn't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind. Oh, there's the kid. Okay. Hey kid, a word. Police. Actually, a moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
How do you know?
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Yeah, I can see where Una comes with this. Hey, kid siblings.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno!
Jesus Christ.
Each other.
What the fuck? No, I said you're
They're do not know what siblings means. They do not know what siblings means.
Okay.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Is this kid on PCP or something? Kid's off and playing this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Not that of yours.
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno! He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Buddy, what do you know about
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
What the fuck are these kids on?
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
No, I got up there.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Got up with these kids.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
I feel like that was a slur.
You're testing
yeah,
Kuno's patience, yeah.
It's a different term for that word.
Jesus. Okay. More questions.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
So you refer to yourself in third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first
Stupid, I
person.
love him.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort.
I mean, that was pretty fucking good.
Right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The fuck? thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Jesus Christ. The sound gets louder as a child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
These kids are the worst. I love them. They're so terrible.
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs
He's
in the
directing him.
Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
Rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I'd rather
Remember,
not get
red
in.
text- I'm just letting you know, red text, you never get to try again. But you can always do it in your next.
Fuck it.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
That's my arm and my fucking knee.
Kuno can't believe this shit! Can no one stop the Kuno?
No one can
Kuno
stop
thought you had this!
the Kuno.
What happened? Kuno can't do anything now!
Like Kim's just like not done a jam fucking thing.
Yeah, just
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. It's safe to say he has succeeded.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
Yeah, I deserve this.
Yeah, you deserve this! Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared?
Yeah, laugh it up. Let's get back up to it.
Oh, these kids are my favorite. They're such little dickheads. They're just little shitty 12-year-olds in a horrible, horrible town.
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo! Beat your fucking knee off!
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins.
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
I don't understand why you're so patient with me, Kim.
He doesn't have a choice.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Well, I gotta follow Inland Empire wherever it goes. Why am I looking at you, trash container? Just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Hey, Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yeah, I feel like there's something in there. Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or
Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Yeah, good idea. Fuck you, Kuno. Dickhead. Let's go look at the body now.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
I'm gonna fail this.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. Yeah, this makes sense. This checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sounds
Too late.
sucked.
It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary.
Why are there 3 T's
They
in
don't-
free?
There's a greenhouse here.
You
I'm a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Sorry, what were we saying?
You can ask that question at the store.
Ah, okay. Let's go check out the greenhouse first. Money! And magnesium. What is that? I love how everything feels like so like sanely rusted. Like this checks out for it being rusted, but also looks half. What? Ooh, what's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see.
Dickhead.
Especially the small ones.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
So we gotta come back to this, is what I'm hearing. Alright, so greenhouse, can I? Ah, okay, I see. There's that. In order to get over here is gonna be an issue, but let's see if we can figure out a way to get past Kuno. Fucking dickhead. So what'd you do with your name, main character? I fucking punched a kid. I failed.
You tried to.
I tried to, because he was being a shithead.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff.
You're talking like just straight ammonia?
Headache.
Like ammonia we kind of know?
Yep. Yeah, regular ammonia.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
It's in the east.
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
Alright, thanks. That's all for now.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Oh, thank God. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. I like her. She's cool. Let's go check out the fruit store while we're here. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Oh, I love this. I love this fucking thing. The fucking half-done, or 3/4 of the way done structure looks amazing.
Yeah.
Where's the store? Is this the store?
It's right there. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Hey, more magnesium. Alright, let's go check out what's in this 7-Eleven effectively. Most people settle for bed after 2100 or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. By 0200, everyone's asleep. Oh, okay. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. Alco Achieve. What's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Ah,
A
this is how I
sign
get money.
says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert my
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I got 1.2 real, not 120 real, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this slowly.
Basically, $1.20 real.
Got it.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Yeah. Looks the cover boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with
What?
an apologetic
What's the problem, Kim?
half smile.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone.
Can you
but,
tell me about this reality we're in? No, let's not do that. Anything about that body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
I don't imagine she's gonna know anything, but I might as well ask.
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all. Uh-huh.
She's not gonna be any help.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath
A raincoat
display
costs
of
$4
croissants and
fucking
juice
dollars.
The raincoats are transparent, except for the big fruit.
Bruh. Fuck out of here.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Dramamine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
So Dramine's a
You'll get...
Sup?
Go ahead.
Let's say I was just listing out like Nosafed's 1 health, magnesium's 1 morale, Dramine's 3, and Hypnogamma's 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is where you will get all.
There's like an ampule somewhere.
Okay, I don't think I need any of this though. I'm not gonna burn the money I have on potion effectively. What this? What is this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
No, Electrochem.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then.
What a fucking dickhead!
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So I get temp buffs, but I still take health hits and shit. Okay, and those are like, those across the board. That's actually pretty useful. Don't think I
It'll
need anything
increase
here,
the
though.
learning cap, but it will hurt your health or morale.
Does it have a time limit, or does it like, does it just burn off after a certain time?
I'm not sure, honestly. Most of my playthroughs, I don't usually use drugs and alcohol just because I like to challenge myself. It is much easier to use drugs and alcohol to raise the skill cap. I'm not sure if it's permanent.
Ooh, money. What's going on over here? Ah, this is the, okay, got it. I don't think I... Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Who's this person?
I'm a gander and a hunter and a gatherer.
I am the law.
Like a traveler.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
Motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, all around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
You know anything about Dead Man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
God damn, I love this fucking writing. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
The fuck?
Time to arrest him.
Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
Can I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Fair enough.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these doors are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent
I like
too
this guy
long
a
in
lot.
this lorry.
He's cool.
He's one of my lorry drivers.
Alright, I had
The
another
man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Not familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where's the lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines. To the old, old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
That's beyond the border.
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles. Don't be a stranger.
That was probably the best simple conversation I've seen in one of these games in a long time.
Oh. You know, you get a lot from everybody, but even when you don't get investigation-related stuff from people, the writing still just is...
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. Like, it feels... I think the thing that's been hitting me the most is that this genuinely just feels like a world. There was already a war, it already happened, that's not the point of the world. The point is that you're in this world. It's not good, it's not bad. The bold slogan Humanux covers the truck. So it's not good, it's not bad, but it's different than the world we know. But at the same time, very similar. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Felipe III, squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Felipe II, the opulent, father of Felipe IV, the insane.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
What did this king do?
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago.
Come on, I
How
almost
would
had
you
that.
know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Mm-hmm.
High above you,
Almost had that. Bullshit. Yoink. I could just steal people's money. Some fucking cop I am.
Good?
I'm Hobo Cop. I need money.
Cop.
I'm just wandering around picking up people's loose change. Oh my god. I love also that Kim is just like kind of just sitting here going, I'm really tired of you, but I know you're doing the best, and I feel like it's nice that I'm being honest to him.
It's very useful to be honest with him because he's with you the entire time.
Yep. Can I actually put those on? Oh, they're already on my hands?
No, you have to click it and it puts it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good. I feel like my headache's gone a little bit away, but like I'm still like suffering from it. So probably gonna go for like another 30 minutes or so. Is that okay?
Before you stands a motor carriage.
I'm getting a little
The
tired too.
bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number
It's actually a quarter to
57.
10. I do have to get going. I just looked at the time.
Then you want to call it now?
I'm gonna call it. You can keep playing if you want, but I gotta
might
head
actually.
out. So.
But thank you very much
please,
for hanging out with me. It was really nice.
Of course, I'd love to do it again. You let me know when you're streaming this again, and I'll see if I can make it. All right?
All right, sounds good. Enjoy.
Have a good one, man. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye. All right. There we go. Still here with you for a bit, viewers, even though it's only like 2 of y'all. But this game has been kind of like really catching my attention. I might put some more time into it tonight. Let's keep going.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
I love that the engine's open too.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Cupri's motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
What is the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Well, that makes me concerned.
In the cabin, you see a metallic drawer slides out from under the seat. And
take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take
the pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And then the chain
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a...
Alright, let's go mess with the body. And also the trash compactor. My brain.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says...
I need to equip that. Hold on. There we go. The red tip pry bar is Carson T heavy duty engraved just below the handle. It is satisfyingly heavy, perhaps one of the most useful tools to carry around. Yeah, I'll put that in my backpack for now.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Legendary 14, force time, jam the tool under the lid and pull.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in the sweaty rage on your face. There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Kick the container. I shouldn't have done that.
Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full. Full of itself. Content. Happy you failed. This snickering trash container is having a grand old time.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Alright. That sucks. Ow. My fucking health hurts. Wait, can we talk to the kid? Go on.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
So
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Stay away from me, pig.
Fine.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much.
Dang
when
it.
the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
This keep happening. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Nor does the wind right now.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
Pat your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too.
This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Fucking valid as hell. Alright, where's that? Volumetric shit compressor. Temporary research bonus, none. Research time 30 minutes. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area to achieve... compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. That makes sense. I love these concepts, though. Okay, so I have to do something like and take a break for a second. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can, which one is this? Interfacing one, okay. So I'm gonna keep those on for now. If time doesn't move while we're waiting around, then let's go do some other things. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. A book about boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and promotes freedom and roaming upstream. This book. You don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name, Jan Kaus from Iguania. It's a book about pate, of course. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on the cover. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Oh. We're still collectively losing our shit because we're a bad cop and all that shit. So, let's walk around a bit. Get some more trash, and let's see if we can do something about that. Actually, while we're doing this, I'm gonna real quick run an ad break for y'all. And I'm gonna get myself a drink. And then when we come back, we'll keep going. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the body down by the time we're done. Let's get back to it. I don't think I see anymore. Oh, there's some right here. What is this?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word owner, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Fucking Kuno.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I'll leave it be though. Alright. Let's keep looking around. We have the distant skull of seabirds. Splatter of bullet holes line the wall. More trash. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, never mind. He's drunk as fuck. I'm not gonna talk to him at all. Cam, come on. Well, let's go up here. See what's up here. Oh, bird. Hey, bird. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Good man. Where are we going? Ooh, hey. Trash. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, there is.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
I don't like the way her eyes are looking. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Jesus.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
You keep looking up the side. What are you looking at?
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
I don't look like maintenance to me.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
The woman on the boat does not notice her.
The boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good to know.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
What are you doing on the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cabs. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what is it that we still got? Inside the frame of a motorcycle and repair the tools used to assemble this a winch of some kind. Cape Side Apartments. Oh, these are signs. Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Roundabout North. Well, if that's the thing, then, you know. Oh, hey, more magnesium. Yeah. Belly's boat shines like it was recently painted. To be honest, like, I probably could use some, fucking, like, healing. So let's go back to the, wait, what? What is this? Oh, I didn't know I could check this out.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Sure. How am I looking at this all?
You have no clue.
Oh, come
It's
on!
just a wall.
Oh, it's 18. That's... I could not have gotten that in the first place.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Good to know. We can come back to this wall later. What's all this? Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Interesting. Go check this place out. There must be another way into the building.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Heyo!
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in the quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on this frame. No trouble for me, I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Hold on, can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
He tastes another drag and shivers.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Can't you just, like, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right, that was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything.
As you wish.
So the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Yes.
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
Working on it.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out this little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Rain patters on the windowsills and dead houseplants. Too late to do them any good.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's not a name.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I'll try to convince him to stay.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Jesus Christ. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He takes a quick step back and looks around, clearly disturbed.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. What was his deal? I made myself look like a fool for that.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
That's true.
There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Alright. Another splattering of bullet holes on the wall. Oh, bum hat. Definitely need that. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Okay, I'm gonna put that fucking hat on. Wait, what's my rhetoric? Oh no, I'm gonna be at 0 rhetoric. Okay, fuck it. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Can't get there. Okay. Fantastic guess. There's something. Oh. Hmm?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So, no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay. But what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
How's my thought progress doing? Jesus Christ, I don't like that look. Let's going. Wait, hold on. Can I talk to them from here? Hey, yo.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig.
Fuck off.
Trying to sneak up.
Fine, Jesus. Why are these people dickheads? I'm just trying to do my job. is this person?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the gold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Okay if I ask you some questions.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes out the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
I can help by brutally dismantling the free market. You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oy, 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 oy.
Bizarre scientific news from Rivershore West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlock and learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Oh. Let's go talk to the girl that runs the place. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are enjoying this game so far. It's very, very, very fucking fun. And very slow, but in a very nice way. Alright, what we got? What's this?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
What the hell does that mean? So I can't find a spoon. Where do I find a spoon in this fucking...
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Interesting. So are you the owner of this store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yep.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm gonna change the subject at this point.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
If I want to buy a
Then
book.
why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She smiles and nods.
Okay, so clearly we're gonna need to talk to her like more, because can I buy books?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous and endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game
Oh, I
book
love
titled
this.
Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Fuck.
Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Alright. Honestly, where we're at right now might be a good time to stop for the night, because I'm starting to feel the weight of the brain on my head. So, I'm going to call it now. Again, thank you very much for joining us today. I realize it was a little bit chiller of a day, but I'm glad you were here. If you like what you saw, feel free to drop a follow. If you are wanting to see more of it, I usually stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Also Fridays, as long as I'm going to have Resident Evil. Though my schedule is mutable as my mental health will be able to dictate. I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, for playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. And we're going to be playing through it, hopefully, maybe just with myself for now, but hopefully with more if we get around to it. In the meantime, I'm going to call it for now. Once again, my name has been Tsunami, and we appreciate your support here. Thank you very much, and have a good night.